For either side, and already we've got this triple banana set up for Team Liquid early on. Look at Device waiting patiently, and he's going to best Stewie in that head-to-head. Liquid already falling off with NaV. He's going back to check the flank, and yeah, grabbing that USP on his little journey. Swing from Elige, doesn't find anything, and now, oh, it's looking like an Astralis pistol. It's looking like they should have this locked in. There will be a bit of a response from Twist, but the time's already too far gone, right? They still have enough, but you would need all these kills so damn quickly. And look, Astralis just aren't giving you anything. They swing it together. And already we get a kind of look at these Danes. While they're more than familiar with the kind of style that Nitro used to call, Stewie could be a bit of a new challenge altogether. There's that swing from Stewie 2K, and it's left in this 4-on-4. Now the stack at B is getting dismantled. Stewie running through the smoke. It's actually NaV rather, helped out by Elige on this wrap with the Deagle. And he was one of the players who stepped up yesterday while he's trying to get this pistol round off to a rip-roaring beginning. And it's left to Zip, back turn to the man in the pool. And Twist takes his head off. Team Liquid both playing anti-flash, and now they hear the footsteps. The flash is good, but opened up to Grim in CT. He keeps it even. Time is ticking away from them. There's that flash, and it's lights out for the players back inside, but not for this AK at Banana. Twist's doing what he can. It's a nice little double. Oh, and a third at that. Left to Device, down to the 1v1. NaV tapping the bomb, and Device is in with the swing. Astralis with the B site execute. Oh, deadly. Glaive leading the charge, doesn't check the pit, but a few missed shots from Twist, and it's a little bit ugly. NaV now giving up his aim of the game, that he is here, and Glaive getting into the graveyard. But look at Stewie, he's gotten out, he's denied the bomb plant. 20 seconds, and time now becomes the concern for Astralis. Stewie trying to beat them with the clock. NaV just looking to buy time from the pit, but he's not able to do so. Still standing, still up, and looking to try and best Glaive in the graveyard, but he's just not giving up anything, and there's the double swing. Grim's put down as well, and Astralis, they're on to 3. They get the conversion. It's a damn good try, right, Stewie? And it's already been thrown into the apartments. That flash gets nothing done for Liquid, so now you're relying on the aim, and the aim alone. There's the support from NaV to bail Twists out, and NaV's putting on a bit of a show. There's no time for Magisk. Astralis, they get swept under the rug by Team Liquid there. NaV makes it look easy with that crossfire between the balcony. Well, Astralis check it as well, because Grim is trying to bait them in. Grim's trying to give the illusion. By the way, we're not here, but Stewie, he definitely is. Oh, he sends Astralis packing, and Stewie is on for the ace. They're trying to give it to him, but Twist will take it away. A great round, though. A great. That's just that's the bait, right? That's the little cue that you're giving Astralis. Oh, we're playing passive at B. We don't have anyone pushed down. Why would we? Well, look at this. Stewie is completely unexpected. The guns weren't looking at him, and he goes on a tear.
Looking to retake it in an instant. Grim lining the flash. Stewie again tucked in a little off angle. They're not ready for this. He's behind the sandbags. But Glaive can see him. There it is. Poking out. The flash is late. Grim is alone. And Astralis could just commit and take him down at the back of the site. Yeah,
that's exactly what Liquid are worried about. They're already pulling players around. They're freaking out. There's the flash to try and set Grim up, but he peeks a little early. And through the smoke, Magisk actually wipes them out. So Grim is all alone. Finally, there's a bit more supportive utility, but they still best Grim in the head-to-head. By Astralis. There is a bit of a gap in it. NaV will deny the bomb plant as well through the smoke. And now there is a real opportunity for Liquid to somehow pull this back from the brink of defeat. Device with the swing. Cannot get it done. And Team Liquid tie us up at 4-4.
Retaking some semblance of B control. Stewie has to smoke that Molotov. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It goes in deep and he burns to a crisp. It was bullets or fire, and Stewie couldn't pick which. It's a 5-on-3. Astralis running round behind B. Grim needs something heroic, and jumping through the smoke. Device can trade him, and that's just the round there and then. That is an unfortunate series of events for Stewie.
And with the CT wrap coming in, he knew his fate was sealed. Device is even hunting down these saving players, really trying to punish Team Liquid everything they can. It's allowed for this 4-man stack over towards A. In spite of that, though, it's only Twists in the site who can actually offer up resistance. And with him getting toppled, all right, Grim and Elige with the UMP utility combo. Wants to shine on this orb. They've boosted him up and over, and he's been given a chance to find this pit player. That's Magisk knocked out of the round. Zip and Device This was looking so good for Astralis, and now we're really relying on this flank from Device to come through, and come through it shall in glory as Device puts up 6 for Astralis. He saves the day. Well, that molly complicates things for Twist. He smokes it off, but now they know he's here, and he is trapped in a cage of his own making, trying to get out. Does get ahead of this smoke, and is given a bit more room to fight than Astralis could be ready for. There's one for Twist, and the wrap from Elige is well-timed and well-played. He's in with a double. Oh, make it a third, and he might end this whole thing. It's him and Twist coming together in a blaze of glory.
Plenty of time to get up into the site. They're going to try and wrap the long side. They force Nap off with Yorp. Due to them being down an A player, he's gone through that smoke again, and Device catches him coming right back. B is open for the taking. Stewie's in spawn. Are Astralis ready for it? They're doubling back in middle. They're not going to wrap B with Magis. They're going to take short instead, where only Twist sits.
Oh, the flash is brutal. Leaves him blind. The spray, while it is good for one, that's all he can muster. And it falls to Stewie. Now, he has bypassed this player wrapping CT. Oh. They don't know he's here. They don't know that he's in the site. dupreeh needs to win this. And indeed he will, just about. But that becomes so important, essentially, for...
That was quite the take, quite the fake for Astralis. Feigning a mid to B, doubling back on the short side. What should be a B execute with this long lurk player? Naf, no AWP, caught out in the flash, and Twist blind as well. It's a perfect flash banger from Glaive, and Device even catches Grim reaggressing. It looked like an A play, and now it will be. Astralis had the bomb and banana, but with all those kills going their way, there's only Stew to stop him, and he can't do much, finding Device, but the A site is lost.
Yeah, this is looking like that 9-6 solidified, right? And Stewie, he's kind of having to come to terms with that now during this this closing time, or the bomb's ticking away. They're even hunting him, and they'll find him. It's the clash of the IGLs there to round out that half.
Big mid-wrap. Liquid need kills, and they need them now. They need to overrun this A site.
Oh, they don't spot the balcony player. And so as a result, dupreeh and Magisk just get away with an absolute slaughter. Oh, no one's even looking. Magisk is raining death down from above, and he can't believe it. More room. They don't even know where they're getting shot from. Just crunch time for Astralis. Laying waste to Team Liquid in that first pistol.
It's Magisk and Device.
Oh, a Device hidden in that smoke up on the balcony now. Magisk looking to make a bit of a stand. And how's he gotten away with that? There's a bit of a response coming through from Elige and Naf. Low on time, but with the kit on Zip, that certainly helps out. They look to separate these fights, and they jump shot Elige out of it. Naf, only good for one of them. And the defuse going to come through with seconds to spare. It's final. Ouch. But then he loses all of our respect in one knife. So, you know, what's that about? Device?
Oh,
it's in that shot, but it's the nades punishing Naf. Twist trying to get out through long, and that molly forces him to commit. Zip with this AUG back in library is just...
Have that AK left on Grim as well. The problem is the lack of utility. dupreeh just tucked down in the pit, unwavering, unmoving. Stewie needs a dig shot, and he does deck him. Zip finds a Elige on long. He's got to hold strong. Oh, he's so low. Stewie with a deagle, can't finish the job. Missed shots. AK picked up, and the time is ticking away. Zip is stalling like a madman, giving nothing to Stewie 2K, and this is embarrassing as Astralis make Liquid look like to get this execute into A.
There's the gap in this. Magisk with the one-way, peeking through it. And Molly is going to force him to take these fights, but he just stands in it. He's fighting to the death. And Molly does burn out. There's still another man down in the pit. That's where Stewie and Twist collapse into the site. And in doing so, this should be them at least staying afloat, at least. And that's the thing, right? You think about Astralis and the teams they faced on the run-up to this, right? I'm really looking at Vitality and NaVi, and we saw more of that punishing style there, right? And in those teams, the AWP, well, it matters so much. So that money matters so much, and I would argue even more than it does in this Liquid.
No, they have him trapped in default. They're going to double wrap back towards this CT spawn, looking to take over B. Zip getting run down with the AUG. The nade is good, but Naf with a trade, and this bomb is still waiting back in middle. Naf does another entry towards that B site, and that should surely open things up for Liquid. All they know about is Device. They've lost dupreeh, and that's why they're questioning this commitment into B, but with Device feeding the beast of Stewie on his second, now they know B is likely open.
Is here. Twist is even hunting down Dupree, and the timing just off for him. He gets off the angle as Twist swings into it.
For this take, the flashes are good. Zip is hiding. Dupree drops a smoke, but there's no Molotov down, and just with a spray, only gets one. The guns are gone. It's Zip still standing tall with the Deagle, finds an M4, and just needs to stay alive off the back of this smoke dropped by Dupree. A Liege dead through it, and while Twist trades, it's come at a cost. 20 seconds, the plant needs to happen, and the flanks are so fast.
Yeah, Device has just missed that first timing, but it's this bomb plant that scares me. It's this bomb plant that's scary. Stewie with the turnaround will deal with Device. And so it's Glaive left up all alone. 5-7 out. Bomb working against him, and a 1v2 to try and navigate. Stewie not missing a beat with the read on the game, the read on the flank. B-play, an attempt to hold on, to keep this comeback roaring to life. The flashes are in. It's Glaive and Zip putting on a bit of a show, but Stewie once again is in with the openers, and Twist is actually looking to extend this into a 2-on-2, was trying to peek over that CT smoke. Now that it's faded, he's had to drop down to oranges. He's out here on a bit of a limb all alone. Stewie is the man to try and reclaim. Out through CT goes Device, and it's all left onto Twist. 1 versus 3. He fell down here earlier, and now he's got to put on a bit of a show, but he can't. Device, curtains closed.
Went in, and Device must respect it as to not burn. Grim still eats damage. Flashed up through the Molotov. Device should have heard this. The flash is good. Glaive checks, and yeah, Grim is caught fully blinded. Stewie hits Device and takes a leg in the process. Still standing tall, but the M4 should finish the job. And Glaive with a mow down for Astralis. He perishes. No ace today. It's Twist alone, and this should be a lost round, a lost map. Astralis running rampant, running wild on Inferno. It may have not been as clean as could.
Right now, there's going to be a lot of pressure on these AWPs in particular to show up. But let's get into the pistol because it's already underway, and Team Liquid have tried to come in with a bit of a classic B rush. And Dupree, he's seen a million of these, and so he's just absolutely laying waste to Liquid. NaV will come in with a response, but Dupree's done them so dirty, and there's the wrap from Device as well to really drive this one home. Astralis, they really love their AUG in both sense of the word, right? They keep donning these scoped rifles on the CT side, and we're seeing why from Device. How does he get away with absolutely all of them there? Finally laid to rest, obviously. Relying on winning some of these opening fights. They don't really have it in the tank to throw too many complicated fakes the way of Astralis. And with Device already opening up, that's a whole belt of utility gone. Oh, and another. Man, forget about the utility. They just need players, and they're losing them left and right. Device with his AUG absolutely laying waste to Team Liquid. Oh, he might just get another. Stay away from him. Get out of mid. Gan, and it's over for Team Liquid.
Any ace? Oh, not today. Grim punishes. He doubles down. He makes it interesting, but the nade, the dunk down for Astralis.
While Device is trying to draw attention in towards this bomb site, trying to get Team Liquid, only caring about him, just to add that much more weight to this Dupree play at long. Magisk spraying away, will get tapped out of the round by the CZ, but that's where Dupree comes back in on this long wrap. And he's able to swing like a hinge. The moment they lose players in the site, well, then that's where you got to worry about long. And the utility is just so punishing, time and time again.
Look at this angle as well, boosted on the shelf. Stewie checks it, but the AUG just tears him apart. Oh, the spray is fantastic as well. Twist trying to come in with the trade. There's 2 players here, but NaV has caught them on a great timing on that lurk. Twist can't trade. The tech taps him back, and NaV trapped at the back.
How's he gotten out?
No idea.
Dupree lives to tell the tale, and what a tale it is. No one's going to believe him when he brings this one back up. Zip with the shutdown. The lurk. Astralis absolutely just
takes Monster and hangs around. Stewie gets tagged. Boost back up. Stewie, the head ripped right off from Device. And Astralis double back.
Keen to fight. Like, look at where Device is. He is out on an island. He's here alone, and he's striking players off the tally. Almost in with the time. And Elige having to go through the fire, through the flames. And we'll deliver the trade and the opener as well. Pace picked up, but Dupree, so often been the nuisance over at long, just isn't giving up an inch. And so he'll put 7 up on the board, keeping this flawless streak going.
He hears the spam. This fade comes in soon, and he already sees some legs. Elige could have had the drop on him there. Dupree does get traded, and so now armed with 2 guns are Liquid.
Tries to fall back. He could fall prey to NaV in the toilet. No danger of that, because Device is providing overwatch. There's Glaive in with 1, and Device Deagle out, looking for the last remaining player. It's Stewie up against him, and Device isn't missing a beat.
Nice nade for Liquid. It's something at least.
Yeah, but when that's like the thing you're having to talk about, right? You know, you're having a clutch at straws, you know? Oh, we did 30 damage to Device. Come on, boys, we got him. Zip. Oh, okay, they finally put it into a 4-on-4. Onto Dupree. He spots the utility. He spots the nade. That's Device's call to rotate back up. But Dupree's got to be the man to deliver in the short term. Only good for one. Finally, Liquid could break the curse. Missed shot from Device. Gives up the aim of the game for him. They know he's in this bank, and he can't find anything. It's Liquid looking to make a withdrawal, looking to lock in the round, but Device's Deagle is fast. Could be stuck. It would be a tricky place. Grim can swing onto it, right? And they need him to. Twist pulls the attention away. There's Device out in the open as well. And so finally, Liquid.
Smoke in. Stewie holding for Dupree. Now with his knife out, running as well. Oh, not commed? That's a mistake for Liquid. They know he was here all along. And Dupree catches another. Stewie looking for the trade. The shot goes through. Dupree pushes in. And it's now behind Elige, where he finds himself. Free kill for the fourth. And that's a big miscom for Liquid.
Yeah.
With the scout. Flash back in. It's a bit wider. Glaive doesn't want a full set here. He goes back to fight Elige, who is finished off. Nav grabs the gun. It's a triple peek. How does Glaive line them up so well? Spraying down everyone as Maçi trades for the round.
Send them to the graveyard. Dupree pushing through the connector as well. Scoped up with the AWP. That's a missed shot. That's an opener. Secured for Liquid. Once again, this B pressure has at least been giving them entries. Another one as well, so both the AWPs out of the round.
Through quickly at that, man just got the run. Zip is late to the party. Glaive trying to stall with all his nades, and the M4 is out with the spray. He's so blind, but he gets 1.5, finishing the job onto Stewie, and now Glaive swinging into the smoke. He gets caught blinded by it, and Zipnik's left alone. Clutch on his plate, 10-1, no reason to not give it a go.
Ooh.
Ah, the scope.
Yeah, right. They saw him on that jump peek back from long.
Topside hit, but Twist is going to be late to this one. Device in the hot seat.
There's that opener. First man struck from the tally, and it's Stewie with that AWP. Magisk as well. Over here at the truck. Does get his head taken off. Glaive swinging in to help out, and Device there. Oh, they do know about Grim, but he's been able to get away with one. It's Twists, and time is the problem. Time's the enemy. And he won't be able to get these kills. Baited into Dupree. The trap was set.
Yeah. Desire Glaive has had enough of waiting around, and he pushes with the spam right into the smoke again. The other side, they have nades out, but the cover is there. Twist, an important kill. Zip is 4-2 at the halftime right now. He's barely seeing Team Liquid, but he might get a chance to fight in this final round of the half. The nade is good. Back in from Magisk. Dupree setting up a boost for Zip, but Liquid are going quick.
Yeah, in they come, the SMG of Stewie, good for the opener. The trade's found, but Magisk, they don't know about him yet. And the molly is a little short. Grim will get the trade, and now it is just Device, but down from the heavens he strikes into the 1v1. Cowering, doesn't want to give the peek over, is just playing around that bomb time, wanting to win it through smarts as opposed to with peaks, and Device is on the bomb. The spray, oh no, he thinks he's off of it. No, that can't be how the half ends. The stick for Device, and he puts up 13. He doesn't need to fight.
Oh dear, free real estate for Astralis. Look, he got one bomb plant in the entire half. Astralis about to get it in the first. It's a good trade for Grim. But just can molly off the short side. He's stalling it for as long as he can. Elige can't commit through it. There's no smoke for it. Flashes and kits, that's all Liquid have to work with.
There's one of those flashes to try and get the short peek in, and the kills are found. It's Twist to deliver them. It is a convincing look right now, and they even deal with Glaive. Taking players, you can get caught out of position. You're very, very vulnerable to these mind games, and Elige missing that opportunity. If Naf's down here, if he doesn't get much done, then this could be the round in favor of Astralis, because now they're into this 4-on-3. He'll try and game them in the smoke, hidden in it with the UMP. There isn't a flash to help him out, but he will go through and find success. Grim coming alive as well at just the right time. Is bailed out by Twist, and now it falls to Zipnik's in the 1-on-3. Back in the toilets. Liquid are on the bomb, and Zip's going to be hard-pressed to deny that defuse. I think he knows it as well, so just giving that round over to Team Liquid. And that's some of the...
Here come Astralis.
Yeah, this is the push, right? There's the signal. You don't get much warning. They're already here, breaking through the door of this B site, and the defense crumbles right away. No chance for Liquid. They know it, and you hate having to write this.
Sees multiple players cross. He sees the bomb. And so Liquid are padded up on A while they give Astralis room to... No reaction, though, for Astralis. No information gain for Liquid. They almost rotate. They almost self-doubt, but Twist comes back up from the stairwell and is here at the right place in the right time. Grim tucked, can't kill the bomb. Magic dead through the smoke, and still sitting on the site is Twist as he calls for NaV to rotate.
Look at Dupree flanking as well, right? His entire play hinges on even getting this bomb down, and with that not happening, the round is sealed. Dupree's flank is no worry to Team Liquid. It could take this AWP out the hands of NaV, which would be a little bit devastating. But yeah, NaV looks aware of this possibility. Dupree, blindsided by it, goes down after time.
Scoreline at that point, they're believing in it. They're thinking all we need to do is trade Twist, get that bomb plant, and Dupree is the round win. He is the win condition for Astralis. But yeah, with them getting mowed down, with Twist finding 4, great hold from him. That A-site stack was perfect. And Dupree, a bit annoying that NaV is even holding him. Who's ready for that play? And, you know, killed after time as well. Less money to play with. The 5-man boost is held by a Liege. Goodbye.
Tension is fixated on this area. It has allowed for Glaive to sneak up the short side, and Dupree, with that AWP, emboldened with the luck of device. Oh, NaV's trying to get stuck in, and he might get caught out as a result. There is the trade from Glaive. But Astralis are committed to this B play. That Molotov is very well timed from Stewie. It slowed down the push. Dupree, trying to go through it, is brought down very, very low. It's a Twist, and Stu will hold it strong in the B site. A lot of...
back up, and NaV might have the timing to catch them in transition between the sites. That's a good shot. Device dead. Glaive looking to commit, knowing there's a max of 1 player on the site as NaV doubles back. It's just Stewie. The molly's deep. Stewie's playing dice, though, and he can swing off of NaV, who is making a lot of noise. The flash in. NaV's blind, though, and Stewie's going to have to trade him. Still stuck alone. 15 seconds. Zipping another clutch that feels unwinnable. Stewie and Grim just fighting tooth and nail. Not blinded behind the box. He's stuck in the water. Zip is going to come in from above, but there's so many CT players here waiting behind the smoke so that they drop to give themselves more room. It's a down and a mop up with 5 alive for Liquid. Not like money's been the problem.
Actually, no. I don't think it's A at all. I've been committed to this B call from the start of the round, and so Liquid double down on it. There's 20 seconds as Astralis are going to try and make this push happen. They've left it down to the wire. In goes the utility. Grim with the double. Oh, he's knocking Astralis down, helped out by Twist. And while Device does get the double blinded, surely his journey's brought to an abrupt close by a Liege on the swing. 11-14. 11-14. Hello? Do remember, at the end of the half, Liquid had 2 rounds. Astralis came into this just 3 away from securing a victory. And something else I think that's important to note is heading into that round there, Device and Dupree had 54 kills between them, right? Obviously, it's gone up a little bit because of Device getting...
It looks like it's going to be a fast one for Astralis. Liquid might have to be stuck in a retake here. Grim's fully flashed. Great pop flash. And Glaive running in with a kill. He is traded. Twist can't anchor for long. And now Astralis, now they're in, running deep, taking the control away from Liquid. The bomb is late, but it will get planted. And Liquid have to make that call. Do we want to retake a man down, or do we throw in the towel?
It's Device who represents a huge problem to Liquid here, and they don't know about it, and they haven't checked for it, so it's free for Device. Stewie not able to catch the trade right away. Will do it eventually, but it's a 2-on-3. Liquid, you know, man, they're up against 15 potentially anyway, so they try and give it a go, but you're looking at NaV in the 1 versus 3. He's out of there with the AWP. He's
must play for Astralis, right? Just the no respect. Liquid took mid in that round. It was an unfortunate call considering they had 3 going so deep towards the party, the playground.
A guy like NaV a long ways away, and now that B plays in. This time Liquid have got 3 here. This time they've got the triple hold. Is that going to make all the difference? It's a damn good spray from Grim. Trade through for Device. Now Stewie trying to step up and over he goes, but not quite able to offer up that shot. Having to drop down, but a couple of pot shots whizzing over the heads of Astralis. Glaive getting deep, very, very deep indeed into this site, and he's very close to Twist. Spams him out of the round. 30 seconds, and going silent could work in their favor in that NaV is now holding for a flank, but you've still got to worry about Elige and Stewie. Elige tries to go over, but Device has plucked them both out of thin air, and now it's NaV in the clutch. This would have to be unreal, and it's not going to come through. Device pops off. He might have been a little bit quiet in that second half, but he returns to being the hero. We need a strong start here from Liquid. We need a precedent set early on. And already, there's a lot of aggression coming in towards Cat.
Yeah, Elise has been unplugged right now, but can he be unhinged up on the catwalk? It's looking like a B play for Astralis. A man down, crunching into the site. Grim, no support yet. Nafa's throwing in flashes. Stewie's coming on a wrap, but he won't commit as well as they double back. Astralis see Liquid in the back line, and they try and fight. They try and hunt them down with the Glocks. Oh, it's a mess. It's a murder. Stewie has the knife out. It's a 2-on-4, and that double back for Astralis, they walked right into the lion's den. They walked right into the trap set by Liquid. It's just Sipnix and not for long. Yeah, man, imagine Liquid off to a good start and not fighting back from, 10-5s, 13-2s. Supported. Watching P on a timing. Grim swings. Nice stuff. Deagle gone. Dupree tries to grab it, and Grim is putting on the pressure as Stewie flashes him in as well. It's beautiful. Low on ammo. Will finally be killed by the Glock, but the round is under wraps from Liquid. 2-0. Getting 3-0'd, getting sweeped clean. Oh, that's devastating.
Really, not the start you wanted, right? It's only the scout as well to do that to them. And now Astralis, they pounce on that opportunity. They're not ones to waste a chance like that opening mid-kill. It might just end up being the save, especially with this wrap from Device. If he gets away with anything, that's the deal sealed in favor of Astralis at this point. Sunk costs for Liquid aren't going to tempt them back in.
As Astralis, they hound it down there in the chase. Grim in the open. Magis does die. That's something for Liquid. It keeps them here for a few more seconds still, but Glaive is coming from tunnels. Oh boy, nice spray at least. More and more damage done, but Glaive can walk this smoke as he waits for the fade. Twist will send him out, and so Liquid get away with 2.
You need Twist and Grim to have their best performance yet with these rifles to try and salvage anything, and already one of them is removed from the round by Device. Long push, but Dupree waits in the wings, and there it is. The rifles are gone, man. It's down to the pistols, and Naf somehow didn't even get it. Running back over the body, just shy of getting that M4 out of there, so he's dead meat down in the pit.
That smoke doesn't really matter anymore. They know they can win this round off of kills alone. Liquid are drawn into the site, and Glaive on a quick flank does find the rifle. Dupree to kill Stewie, and Astralis 5 alive. V-Device, who's had reasonable.
Well, if that doesn't send a message, I don't know what else will. Elysian Twists are like trying to undo the hellish situation. Liquid do at least have the advantage, but they're quick to throw it away with the aggression. And just when you think maybe they're in with a chance, this behemoth of Astralis instantly.
Fast cat retake. There's a chance in this round for Liquid. No kit. They got to go quick. Glaive with a kill and Zip with a trade. Blink and you miss it. That 2-on-2 falls to dust.
And so it's raw reactions for Liquid. You need this little double stack to get away with something. The CZ dealt with right away. It's Twist's Deagle to step up to the mark. Delivering that double has given Liquid a chance in this 4-spy round. They get players in through the window, and Alicia's Deagle roaring to life now as well. It's left to Zip to navigate this 1v3. Does have the bomb, but with only 15 seconds, starts to plug in those numbers, and it's not the fake like Liquid were banking on. There's the tunnels flank given up as well. Nice. The swing from the doors is good for Elige. 3 on the Deagle, 2 for Twists. Ooh, Glaive. Trying to bait these mid peaks, and he gets given them. Even reading the short play, Naf has pushed up, and the timing looked like it was going to go against him for a second. Naf taking a peek ahead of the flash, and then will be re-flashed back in, but blinded. That's where Elige now throws this into the site, and sadly, they're both wiped out in an instant. You thought that might have given them something, but it doesn't. Astralis, they don't give, they only take away. Yeah. Picked up by both of these teams, they've got the opening kill, and Astralis have been so good at that, man.
Everything, 15 seconds.
Yeah, they know it's B, right? But you got to hold down the site. Knowing's only half the battle, and if you're not winning those fights, then the round may as well have never belonged to you. Twists has at least brought us back into a 3-on-3. As mentioned, Liquid, the rounds they've been winning are the ones where they've got these openers. Is this now where that trend ends? Device cancelling Twists out, leaving it on Elige and Naf. These two haven't seen much action yet, but there's Naf's AWP continuing to deliver. And that suddenly got Liquid intrigued. Now, a lot of time has ticked off this bomb, and going back up into the window is Glaive, getting ahead of them. Elige left in the clutch, but Device is low, and jumping down into the crosshair. It's Elige to get the kills, but there's just not enough time. Doesn't have the kit. Oh, there's one drop next to the bomb anyway.
It's the key, and it's the B push that gives him so much more information. Elige knows they're coming as a smoke phase. He sprays, and he gets a double. It's a team flash for Glaive that causes Dupree's death, and Elige will dish out more at that. Nice shot from Naf, and Device in a 1-on-5 might even be thinking about save.
One more kill, suddenly it's like, yeah, we win the round, but we're kind of set up for disaster, looking for the future.
In this tournament, Liquid, they're struggling to get a map. Grim, oh, the turn, Glaive, that was his kill on a plate, and he looks away as Grim walks out the doors. I love the confidence, but can he net another? Yes, Grim is on Dust 2 deathmatch right now.
No choice but to commit to the A play, and in doing so, they run into this stack. Team Liquid trying to score a flawless round, and they might. Zip, the only man left standing in what should be an impossible 1v5. Trapped at the ramp, utility not permitting, and it's Stewie to send them packing from A. A double setup here for Liquid, and they try and get a man into the pit, and this time Twist does survive the journey. The Molotovs, the nades, it's all burning out. The Astralis squad, they get repelled, they try to go back to middle. Eddie back in the bomb site. Twist got that one dead to rights, and now Naf waiting at ramp. He can get set up with flashes, or he can just peek without them. It might be another flawless round for Liquid. The flash is raining in, Device is blind as ever, and there it is. Naf to cement that 6th round for Liquid.
Device, he's the only man committed. It's Elige fighting in front of the Xbox smoke, and he lines them up with the Org. A 3-piece with a bomb dropped. Simple stuff for Liquid. This should be...
Yeah, now it's just a formality, right? Or at least it should be. And now I think it definitely is. Device alone, and they're all eager to put up that 7th R. Liquid split down the middle.
Tucked at longest, Device with the Zip baiting them in. He's flashed out. Device's time to surprise, and Grim's right into his prying eyes. Nice shot from Device, dropping the bomb as well. And now Zip has swung to the pit. There's so many players fighting on the long side. Stewie does get one, but that's all Liquid have to play with in this round. He's too far away. Naf trying to get something done, giving up on long. Device hunts him down with a USP, and Stewie 2K, a trade, but a 1-on-3 with the bomb under a Danish control.
He's taken the Glock, anticipating that they might be playing close to this smoke. Needs the extra ammo as well if he's going to deal with all 3. And that's a pretty mammoth task. Look at Zip, man, waiting up on the plat. Puts that pistol. Yeah, this is just like a round to kind of see what you're up against, right? Get an idea for what this game plan might be. And it's very, very brutal in the mid-area. Everyone shut down. The Glocks were never going to get away with much. 10 on the board for Astralis, and now things get exciting. Zip over here at the ramp as well, and there's the swing. Twist dead in the water. And even as they move into this A site, you've still got to worry about Dupree swinging late from Goose. That's the bomb dropped. 15 seconds, and the utility is keeping Liquid out of this bomb site. Stewie trying to deliver while he is good for the first. Someone needs to get that bomb down, and to do that, you need to deal with Zip at the ramp. He's trying to deny it, but he can't quite find these kills. Naf has brought it down to the realm of a 2v2, a chance for Liquid as they try and crunch onto Magisk, but he wins the fight with the Famous, and just like that, it's 11 for Astralis. And they are looking interested. They are looking to see what they can get away with. That spam doing damage, not quite finishing Grim off, but then it will. And suddenly it's sniped back into a 2-on-4. The molly, the read, Elige is burnt out. And so it's Naf who has to do the impossible. He's mollied out, they're on the bomb, and even though it's the short plant, they are actually hunting him. They're not defusing it right away. And Zip doesn't even have the kit. Naf doesn't realize how much of a chance Astralis just gave him. But it wasn't meant to be either way. Up on the catwalk, this fight could decide so much for either team. It's the collateral from Device. They go slowly anymore. They've got to commit. They've got to play with the hand they've been dealt, and it's a bad hand at that. Up through mid, Grim charging in. Naf trying to split from the tunnels, but they haven't checked the car, and Dupree is tearing them down. It's all left onto Stewie. 7 seconds on the clock, and this round was never meant to be. It's a nice shot, but there's just not enough time. And Stewie now, time might be his undoing twice. If he goes down, that is heartbreak for Liquid.
And a fadeaway as he flashes through the smoke. He drops the bomb and escapes with his life. How on earth does Glaive get away with that with no punishment for Liquid? Great utility for Astralis, and now Elige crosses through the gap.
Liquid, man, they're fighting upstream, but there's a Liege to double down and open it up, trying to get into B, but you got to get past Magisk. There's the trade at least, the late window player. Still a long ways to go before this even feels remotely doable. But we know they've been good in these late game comebacks. Device takes both the weapons out of their hands and gets the AWP out of it. Kills to come his way. Liege first man in, he hears the flashes, he knows fights are about to come over. Device is even here to help out, and that AWP, while it is good for one, they give it the respect to get back to the car. That might be their undoing. The short play now from Twists. Oh, Device reads it in with the flick, burning alive, and the collateral in the flames. The ace for Device, and what a way. Be a kill on his plate after all. Re-smoke into CT, Dupree gets ahead of it. Oh no, it's all falling apart. 15 for Astralis, one away from an incredibly dominant business. That last round was a fluke as far as they're concerned. The aggression netting them the opener. A man down for Liquid. They have struggled in these time and time again, and Device is the man to extend it further in favor of Astralis. Now stood on that finish line. 3 players is all that stands between them and a title. The bomb making its way into the site. Twists winning that fight at long as well. Gives them a chance in the post plant. A slim chance, but something to hold on to. Something to fight for. Flash in. Astralis still invested, still interested. And Dupree with the quick flick gets rid of a Liege. Him at the ramp is very, very low. He's doing damage, but they've lost him, and it's Twists alone in the 1v3. Dupree with the kill, and Astralis grab that 16th. They take the 3rd, and that does mean that they've done it. My, oh my, in a year that was dominated by